Emotional, damn it.
That is amazing.
That's a talent right there.
World's fastest clapper.
World's fastest clapper.
That's how that
Very
dude did it
bad.
on YouTube.
That guy with
Yeah.
the spoon.
No.
with his
That dude's a
hands.
monster
I
too,
love
though.
it.
With his hands.
Yeah.
He says some stuff. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's clapping.
Different guy, but
He
that's
doesn't-
still top tier.
Yeah, top tier.
Still, you don't know.
If
It's
I kept
okay.
doing that, it was going to look very
Yeah,
strange
dude.
very quickly.
There's a lot of cool people online,
All right.
like us.
So, hey, I got a quick Patreon question. I forgot to tell you guys about it, but it'll be fast.
Super fast.
All right, if you could instantly, this is from Jonathan, if you could instantly master any skill, what would be and how would you use it?
Oh, financial gain
Yeah?
instantly.
Speak any language.
Speak any English.
Speak any English. English.
Learn any language as fast as possible. That'd be the coolest
That's
thing.
actually probably a way
You want
to
to go
learn
get a
so
mani
much.
pedi my dogs need
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah, any language, just
Dude,
done.
that's so solid. I actually thought about it, and I think that's not the one I'm going to choose.
'Cause I already chose it. It's taken. It's off
I
the
actually
table.
think that's a solid one. I think you could make so much money that way. I think if I would like to retain every single thing that I learn immediately, forever.
Oh, dude, you're talking about that dude from Suits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anything. So I would just go to hard classes and just absorb.
Absorb
I'd be
that.
like, I'd be
sit there
like,
like-
Dog, okay.
SpongeBob.
So there was a meme that I read a long time ago that said, I'm going to day 3 of going to the library, renting a book, and then returning it the next day, but making my head bigger with with like,
knowledge.
dude. Like you would put plastic on his head, but it looked like his dome was like this, dude. Bro. It was so much funnier back then, but just the sheer thought of him renting or like checking out a book and bringing it back the same day, but his head just being about a half-inch bigger each time, dude, had me dying, dude.
Sounds so funny.
Dude, it was so funny, bro.
It was like
oh
Jimmy
my God.
Neutron by the time he's
Yes.
done.
Or the
just-
meme of like the
Just
little
putting
kid.
saran wrap around your head and
Dude,
cover
What is
I'll send it
Send
to
it.
you.
You've probably seen the meme of the kid in the classroom, and he has a book open, and he's just
Oh,
flips
yeah.
the page, just
Yeah.
It's so watching
I'm just.
yourself.
He's like, I've
That's
absorbed
so-
all the
Or
information.
that guy
now.
that's acting like he can read that quick, and he's like,
Yes.
Yeah.
What was page 4?
India,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
I grew
Which
up
we
on
have a
Dubai,
lot
dude.
of subscribers from India. I don't want to piss them off too much there.
Appreciate you.
not
Appreciate
eat
you, India.
Thank you.
Street food. I would eat a lot of other things.
Restaurants.
Chicken marsala is great.
Chicken marsala is
Nawab
great,
and
dude.
Dude,
slaps,
butter
dog.
chicken is
I went
amazing.
to a, you know the
Oh yeah.
really, really quick. I went to a what would be, I guess, a sweet 16 for like the Indian culture, and it
Why
was
did you go to that?
it was a business partner of my dad at the time,
Okay.
and
Sounds more legitimate now.
he was like his name was Paul. His name really wasn't Paul, but
Okay,
his name was
we'll
Paul.
Go with Paul.
Paulie.
So, anyways, that's what he called himself, Paul. Anyway, so I was
Yeah,
like,
of
he's
course.
like, go eat, go help yourself, and I was like, Paul, what do we got here?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you love everything, and I'm like, what do we got here, Paul? And he's like, well, start
Some
with.
non-bread.
He's like,
dude.
start with the
Some
chicken.
naan.
And I'm like, it's just regular chicken. He's like, yeah, it's
Dude,
straight up chicken.
Coconut.
Dog,
curry, bro.
this
Oof.
chicken was so spicy. I eat spicy food.
Yeah.
This chicken laid me out, dude.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
don't-
just. He was like, was it good? And I'm like sweating, dude. And I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, it was. I mean, it was great.
Yeah.
You know. And he's like, cool. Is
Dude,
it too
I
spicy?
doubt you were sweating as hard as that guy who just got blasted at United Healthcare.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude, that was
Oh my god.
Pretty
Yeah.
good, huh?
All right, we're
Yeah.
trickling into
we're
that.
trickling right into that.
So
Assassinations.
That
you know
was
they're
wild.
using AI. The
Topic
police
one.
are using AI to help them locate the
Yeah.
Yeah,
suspects.
of course. Why not?
100%, yeah.
Dude, unless
so
unless
smart.
he did like
This is cyberpunk level stuff,
prosthetics
dude.
on his face, which
Yeah.
would be pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
And other things, he was pretty brazen about everything.
Well, he pulled his face mask down to flirt with some.
girl at the
Yeah,
Star
yeah.
Trek.
Yep.
And
So
so
and that-
ratted on him. That's what you get.
Yeah.
And
And
you can't trust women these days.
they even have the coffee cup.
not
that
not
he
a
threw
Starbucks
away.
Dog, I don't
barista.
know what he had during our intermission,
Dude,
He
but
had
was
something
just
big.
Freaking tired is what it is.
Yeah.
Honestly,
he
That's
looked
it.
tired.
He's so tired.
I might yawn, but I'm actually entertained.
Yeah.
Entertainment
So
with
what?
himself.
I don't understand. So what?
I've
During
worked,
the
like,
video,
13 hours
I didn't get
today.
to see the video, but the gun jammed.
It did. I saw it a
Yeah,
few
it's
times.
suppressor, and sometimes that happens.
He had a
depending.
suppressor.
Yes. Oh, yes.
He had a suppressor.
Actually,
Yes.
Brian and I thought that he did because the video was really blurry. It was just too long.
Yeah, he did. He did.
But
What kind
you
of
can
gun was
have-
it?
You can have jams with that.
Do we know?
I don't know.
I don't
I don't
yeah.
know. We
I don't
thought it was
know.
like a Walther based on how.
A Walther.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
the thing is, this guy who did it
Might
was
hit
so
you with my
calm.
blunderbuss.
He was super calm when he did it. Like,
Well,
he was like,
I don't know
on point.
how. Maybe he got a decaf.
Maybe.
That's why.
But he was calm. He was organized. He
All right, so
fixed
is
the
it-
miss jam. Got that.
Yeah, he
Like, on the
literally
spot, like,
on
it
the
was,
s-
like,
he did do a
perfect.
good job. Tap rack.
And then
ready.
he
Yeah,
did-
tap rack ready.
He was
dog.
not even the way he was
Pew.
holding everything. It was like
One healthcare
perfect.
guy down.
So what are we thinking? It's a hit?
100%. I think it's a hit. I do. I just feel like
So
I don't
he
think so. I think it's
supposedly-
way too public for that.
Supposedly he put words on the shell casings. There was 3.
Oh,
I didn't mean to
yeah.
say shell on the casings.
This guy
was
don't
not
know
a
what he's
shotgun.
talking about over
I
here,
know,
dude.
man.
Yeah, he threw away the
stolen
clip.
valor.
He threw away the clip
Yeah,
somewhere.
he threw away the clip.
Oh no, I'm gonna be just like that guy. Who's this dude? Tom, whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Tom Vanderhill, I don't know.
Bray Delta Force guy who's definitely showing signs of deceit in
Yeah.
his interviews.
oh yeah.
Anyway, I would love to have that topic. That is a great topic for another time.
Yeah.
Love that. Yeah, that guy is lying a lot. Doesn't remember the guys who died with him. So, yeah, speaking of guys who died with him, back to that. So, this guy, broad daylight. You know, everyone's like getting all excited and saying, yeah, we want to be on his side, but I kind of, before I make that mortal determination, want to know
Who he was as a person.
yeah, and what he did wrong and why this was done. But there was words that were like deny, defend,
Chances are,
Well,
if I were to,
case.
if this was a planned act out of somebody out of anger.
There's a suppressor.
Well, so this dude, one, if he had a suppressor, number one
Hit him
though,
with
if you're
that.
gonna do a hit in public,
He
what
had a
does it
suppressor.
matter?
He did.
But what does it matter though to suppress your gun? You're gonna kill somebody in public.
I think he wanted to do it. I don't know why, other than it is
well,
quieter.
where I was going with that was
and
chances
he probably
are,
had the wrong ammunition and it didn't cycle properly.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he had subsonic
like
that was
stovepiped.
subsonic that couldn't blow back. It should blow back easier, but if you have way too low of a pressure round, it won't.
He
have to
does
cycle it.
that OP stuff, dude. From
Oh, dude, you hit him with that, but that's gonna be that.
well, I
crack
wonder what
loud.
I mean. So his
loud
loadout was
crack.
wrong.
Yeah, we know this because we play
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Anthony was about hey.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
We know. So yeah,
I
probably
think
to be
he-
quiet, but
yeah.
also he wants to send a message, but he doesn't want to get caught. Is what I feel.
I
They
would think
tracked
it
him
was
to the Greyhound bus. Like
It's always a great.
Dude, well, he killed
They-
somebody in New York City.
Yeah,
There's
they-
cameras
yeah,
everywhere.
they
There's
tracked him from
amplifying
his- a
devices
city bike.
everywhere.
That's what I was gonna say. There's probably
Yeah.
shot trackers
Yeah.
everywhere.
Oh my
everywhere.
God,
They,
dude,
From
yeah.
a city
But
bike.
a suppressor
everywhere.
actually, since we're on that topic, a suppressor completely changes those. I'm almost 100%
There's-
sure. I'm 99% sure that a shot tracker cannot properly track a suppressed round. To
I don't think-
include a subsonic or a supersonic crack from it,
Yeah.
if you use sub ammo, no way, it won't even pick up. But
Yeah.
if you use supersonic through a suppressor, it still changes the signature to a level they don't know where it came from necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, it could sound like it could be mimicked by like two pieces of wood slapping together from 500 yards away, right?
That's
so
some freaking serious
Yeah.
wood.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you take two pieces of wood, clack, clack, clack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where I was
Not in
going
the
with all
morning, though.
this, if it was a planned hit by somebody who was being paid to, chances are it's somebody who
Sure.
his care was denied, a loved one, his wife, his sister, brother, something to do along those lines. I would bet
Well,
money.
the message is with the casing. So I think if that's a true statement that then this was a personal thing. I
Absolutely.
think the guy who did it,
yeah, the vendetta.
yeah, he had something with this guy, which makes me think that this dude who his family tried to say, oh, he's this nice guy. No, this is a bad guy. This is what I think.
Yeah.
I can't prove that yet, but I think You're not going to just kill some random CEO of a company if they weren't bad, dude.
Well,
Dude was also by himself at a meeting that was at 8, but he was
At
there
the
at
Hilton.
7 in the morning.
Yeah.
That could be handled with a Zoom call. I mean, there's a lot of
and
up.
you know the ambulance, because he wasn't dead
Right.
at first. They took an extra 10 minutes at that time to get to the location.
I mean, it's New York, though. Can
At
you imagine
night.
a bus
It's
going
nighttime.
through there?
It's nighttime.
I'm doing the New York talk. The bus showing up, man.
Yeah, the
Can't do
bus.
that.
Dude, yeah. Wait,
The
get
bus.
a bus.
Get a bus.
That's what they call ambulances.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
I'm cultured.
but it just seems like it was very
Where's my bagels?
Mazza.
Yeah.
oh my god.
He's the only person I've ever heard say that.
It could have even been an inside hit. Like
I mean,
someone
yeah,
from the
dude.
company,
But they got
because
fired.
they were supposed to go to a
oh,
board meeting.
oh, so you're saying maybe they had inside information of
Yes.
where he would be? And
Yes,
things like
yes.
that.
Or somebody at United Healthcare
That's
saying,
solid. Yeah.
like this
That's
CEO
Yeah, why would he be waiting there?
yeah,
deny,
Right? Like,
Yeah.
defend maybe his position.
Yeah.
Huh. Maybe. And then something happened as a result.
but also United Healthcare,
I don't
it
know.
seems very
Nothing
bad
like a
as well.
Starbucks before.
Like, do you know they started using AI to judge who gets help or not?
mm-hmm.
So
I've seen
say
that.
what again?
Yeah.
the United Healthcare, the insurance company, they use AI to decide if someone receives treatment or not,
Yeah.
based on a list of things.
They also were releasing
Wow.
policy notes like they'll only pay for a surgery if it goes for X amount of time. If it goes over their allotted time, then it won't pay out.
Yes, they will not for the was it for the
I can't remember, but yeah.
they actually reversed that after the CEO died.
Of course they did.
They did. They were actually if it was over like
If higher
2
ups are getting
hours
Clipped
Yeah.
over not providing
Oh,
health
yeah,
care that you're paying
Anthony
into.
was saying a lot of the healthcare heads for insurance are blurring out their pictures and hiding
anesthesia.
their info.
Yeah.
So if it goes
That's right,
over
anesthesia.
whatever time they initially said, like you just said, they will charge premium prices for every hour after that.
Mm-hmm.
For
So
an
So if you
anesthesiologist?
if you have complications on the table and
Yeah.
they have to
Oh,
keep you
dude, that
under longer.
algorithm for anesthesia is so serious.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, it's
there's
insane.
like a percentage.
Yeah, that's
that
why
you won't come
anesthesiologists
back.
make $400,000 a year,
Yeah, but if
rightfully
you can,
so.
You can get some people messed up.
Yeah.
Dude,
Quick.
even in the normal epidural shot,
Oh, yeah.
people
Mhm.
have permanent nerve damage
Absolutely.
from that sometimes, or can't feel.
But,
it.
Yeah, but epidural, that's what they use for childbirth, all that, right?
yeah,
But
yeah, trust me, I know.
there was a
someone who
lot
was
of messed up
clicking it
things going on.
real hard. I'm not gonna call you out, but you know who you are. 2 times now.
I know
Yeah.
that.
They hate me
I
when I
know-
say that.
Yeah. Well,
I
That's
would hate
okay.
me too if I said that.
Yeah. But yeah.
I want to make so
But when
many.
you get a
I want to
headache-
say so much I can't. Though.
I
When
know.
you get a headache, man, it's about the same.
I
Yeah.
know, dude.
You know.
What do you think?
I think it's crazy.
Yeah. I never really thought about what you just said,
Yeah.
that it could have been a guy who got fired.
Yeah.
I never thought about
That's
that.
a lot of dude. So that
To me, it's like it was your wife,
Yeah.
a loved one, something.
that happens a lot though, dude. Like there was local to us. There was a local manufacturing company who, dude was a disgruntled employee, got fired. Next day, went back into the facility,
Captain.
pulled out a sawed off 12 gauge.
I seen
Holy
that.
moly.
I remember seeing that.
We had
Just-
I won't say where, but we had someone
Yeah.
who was possibly bullied and had been going on for a minute, and he brought one into work and made it happen.
Yeah,
Blasted the dude.
Mhm.
it's really
I mean,
not uncommon.
toast.
I mean, it happens all over the country.
Dude.
It's just this is so.
Don't
'cause,
be
like,
mean.
Yeah.
Do the right thing.
Yeah.
Have ethics, and most of the time it works out.
Be fair.
Or you could just be like in Chicago, and you could be completely perfect,
Yeah.
and then you're
Dude.
done. But
Just getting blasted.
yeah.
yeah, get
Like the
wrecked.
cargo on that Carnival ship. Just blasted
Good
off the ship.
job.
Yeah, we're
Just
doing a lot of
crazy.
good segues tonight, dude.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was interesting when I saw a TikTok of this lady,
Topic 2.
who she was on a Carnival cruise. I can't think of the name of the ship. It'll come to me in a second.
Dos.
But they
Fantasy.
had 2 issues happen.
Things wild.
It actually might be the Carnival
It was
Fantasy.
the Fantasy's out of Charleston. We tried that before it got insane. Apparently, it's
No,
crazy
this
up
one was
there.
out of New Orleans, and it wasn't that boat. Anyway.
like that Apache music with the megaphone, like that type of crazy.
Yeah.
Brr,
Carnival
brr, brr,
is pretty lit.
Yeah.
But they lost an engine at sea, so they lost a bunch. Like they couldn't go to, I think, pretty much all their ports of call, or at least 2. They missed 2, which is a big deal for most people. That's they've been saving for 2-3 years to go on this cruise.
I'm sure they're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
The cruise line offered them $200. No, $200 each as a reimbursement. But the main thing people were mad about. Well, I'm going to get to that. The main thing they were mad about before they knew about that is they were going to miss flights that they've spent.
$200, man.
$700-800 you can spend on a flight for one person.
Yeah.
I'm having that bagel, salmon, cheese for.
Well, yeah. I mean, they still had food
life,
and drinks and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
me and my wife were talking about it. Like. We wouldn't have been as upset because.
I like the way that sounds. It took you a second, but I like that.
Well, we wouldn't have been upset because the cruise we went on, we drove. Like I drove from where we're at.
You drove?
Yeah, we drove from here to Florida.
Congratulations!
Dude, I want to hit you with some fire right now, and I won't.
Anyway,
golly,
so
man. I'll get you later.
They
some good lungs, buddy.
So we
Good lungs. Sorry.
Jesus.
Well, no one knows anything about my life.
Anyway, so they I forgot where I was going on about that, but
I would have as well, honestly.
Anyway, so they get back to port, and apparently there was a bunch of luggage lost.
Yes.
Over the 150 bags, 175 bags, or something like that.
Which is crazy. That
Into
doesn't make sense.
How do you do
like the river?
How does both things happen?
Because that many bags, that's not just like one cart.
Yeah, that's a bunch of.
That's like a whole platform got dumped somehow, or like something happened where they opened up the cargo
in the
door,
ocean, right?
Yeah.
So now you have that
strapped down.
Debris.
But you had, engine loss, day extra already there.
And then the next cruise didn't sail until like later in the day on Monday.
Yeah. You have a loss of like that much. You don't know what's inside that luggage. Anything valuable. Like, dude.
Well, yeah, and then
that was
the environmental effects. I mean, now you've got tons of trash. I mean, you know how much money's spent on just collecting bottles and stuff that's floating around. Now you got suitcases.
Dude.
Hundreds of them.
They got that company that's got that big net, and they just go out and sail around, and they just scoop up trash. I don't know what it's called either.
I was going to go neck.
Yeah.
But it's
net grab.
Yeah, for
that's a
Carnival
great
cruise,
name.
it is. They really have to pay these passengers. Like they could all group up, sue them, have something going on with Carnival, because
I doubt it, dude. When you sign your when you agree to the ticket, you agree to terms and conditions that say like, dude, look, if something happens, we're not technically responsible.
Yeah, but I feel like those broad brushes don't work in civil court a lot.
There was that one guy though that got hit in the face with an automatic door. Like the door closed on his face, and they awarded him $21 million.
Exactly. Let's all go to a cruise right
something
now.
really bad, like
he got hit in the face and like walked away, and then later on he started having like these dizzy spells and super lightheaded, supposedly. So he was treated on board by the medical staff on board. Wound up having to fly him home, I think, from the next port. I don't really know the whole story or all the details. I just know that
automatic doors on a cruise line.
Yes. So the door closed while he was walking through it. No, it was a European cruise.
Okay.
I think.
Those European cruises.
That's
So you got to do the math, though. Do the math on what cruise ships make per cruise.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Annually,
$21 million is a joke.
Annually, it's like...
That's why they asked that much.
Carnival made $20 extra billion in revenue.
Oh, yeah.
Just Carnival alone. So, yeah, it's...
Dude,
wow.
$20 billion.
I mean, Royal Caribbean just finished the Icon of the Seas, dude. That ship was like...
billion?
I think it was $2.5 billion to build the Icon of the Seas.
Okay.
This is one
in revenue. Okay, not in... Okay.
Yeah. No, in growth. And this is additional.
Netted?
Yeah. This is additional.
That's insane.
Yeah.
We need it. We're in the wrong business.
So
You're in the right business because you like cruises and boats.
But
I'm spending the money, though. I'm not making any.
Yeah, but with this, it's like...
From what you can do to that's easy.
Yeah, just go buy a ship.
Yeah,
Dude, easy.
But it also shows like Carnival Cruise. I mean, they're very popular.
Yeah.
But if you don't pay the premium price, your stuff is not going to be watched. Like you have to pay the premium price to get your own handler to take all your bags, your own like exclusive stuff. Like if you just pay for coach or low, you're not going to get much. You're going to have everything just thrown in there.
When you go on a cruise, like you have to check your bags. Yeah. Like so, the cruise takes.
The craziest thing is I didn't know you need to grab your bags as soon as possible. That's literally
well, they bring them to you like on Royal Caribbean. They bring them to your stateroom.
Yeah.
So it's sitting outside of your room. So once you drop your bags off after you park or you get out of the taxi or Uber, whatever you're taking.
No, on the way in, on the way out.
On the way out, your bags are always with you on the way out.
Yeah.
I didn't get my bags
but you can have them take your bags off for you.
Yeah.
So we never did that.
Because then you can skip the line.
Right, yeah. You're not waiting for an extra 2 hours
or
an hour and
you
a half.
could have a little bit of marijuana that was in your lockbox and report that was there, and then they think that you are the one who brought it on board, and then when they figure out what happened, you get off ahead of everyone else.
Right, in handcuffs.
No.
Quickest way off the boat.
Oh, dude, they was super cool about it, because I was like, are you kidding me? I literally made the complaint immediately.
Yeah.
How did I get weed onto this ship?
Yeah.
I would have got it where I'm going if I was going to get it.
Yeah.
Anyway, they took me. They were like, apologetic.
There was people smoking weed on our boat.
Yeah.
And then
course,
there was a
dude.
bunch of activity on our floor, and then we didn't smell it anymore. So,
Ooh. Yeah, dude. You only got so much, dude.
They spent the rest of the time below deck. No, they got caught, dude.
Oh, below deck. Can you get are there jail cells there?
Oh yeah, they can.
Oh,
they can hold you. They can either
cool.
keep you in your room with 24-hour security.
Yeah.
Or if it's a serious enough offense, I think you have to get violent for them to use the actual jail on the boat.
Can you imagine if it was sinking?
But they do have
like,
it.
Sorry guys, we don't know where the keys
like
are.
Jack and Titanic.
Jeff has it. Yeah.
Jack and Titanic, dude. They locked him in that thing and rose.
Yeah, dude. It's like
negative 20-degree water.
Crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That's like Captain Jack Sparrow. Same thing.
Dude, I wonder if there will be bounty hunters on boats trying to find people to lock them up now.
Good job.
You know what I mean?
Like,
another good
that's
segue.
Another great.
Yeah, that dude from Missouri is insane.
Dude, this.
I'm down with
it. Say it.
What was it? Was it the? It was a
$1,000.
Tread lightly on that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I tread lightly on how you're saying that.
No.
It was
no,
Senator
it's $1,000 to help assist each illegal alien into being deported
to the state highway patrol.
Mm-hmm.
For their highway patrol.
Yep.
How does that work?
That's
don't handle
crazy.
that.
Will they just throw them in the back?
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
Or the front
it's
seat, actually.
Senator David Gregory, St. Louis area.
Wow.
Issued this for basically a new law.
Right. It's not been passed
and a
or
bill.
anything.
Yeah.
It's just presented.
That would offer $1,000 bounties to residents who turn in undocumented immigrants to the Highway State Patrol. So,
Illegals.
dude, I mean,
so $1,000 just
this Kansas,
right? Missouri, yep.
So is it just information? Because I feel like that'll just be like when they do the gun buybacks, how people were making like stick guns, and they were having to.
Dude, we're
a van, which is super tactical,
and our team will be A grade.
Yeah,
A team.
Dude, we'll have a black van with a little.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, does it have to lead to an arrest, or is it just information?
I don't know,
because just information will be abused like a.
But I'm sure it has details in it.
I think this is actually turn in, like
that's
or
easy.
who turn in immigrants to the highway patrol. Like
is this Minnesota or Missouri?
Missouri. St. Louis area.
You should get a higher value for a violent or one on the run.
I feel like
it's like $5,000.
I understand the purpose of it.
And
I feel like there's so much that can go wrong.
People become
though.
bounty hunters as well.
Dude, you're fighting for your freedom. People will be killed for this.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, I feel like there's a lot that can go wrong.
You mean civilly?
I mean all of it, civilly.
Yeah, I mean,
violently.
You have to deal with you stopped a car and took someone out of it, and they have kids at home, and now you've taken them from their kids who have no parents. That would be crazy, man. I couldn't do that.
Bail bonds are bounty hunters.
Yeah.
Right. Like except in this state.
Yeah.
That we're in.
We're loosely using the terms, but they're the same.
So right here it says in this bill as well, if you are licensed as bail bond agents or recovery agents, you will be able to apply to become bounty hunters under his bill.
Just crazy that he's using bounty hunters.
I know that's his word.
That's crazy.
Dude, this is what things used to be like.
No, I get it, dude. I'm not.
You ever watch a show? Dog.
Dog, yeah. Dude, he'll beat
That guy's
people up,
crazy.
then offer him a cigarette and tell them they should follow Christ.
Listen, man. I love you,
As
brother.
he curses.
I love you, brother.
Talks
Smoke
about
this
dumb
cigarette.
stuff.
He's like, you want to smoke, bro?
You're going to get better.
You got to stay with Christ, bro.
I know, listen here. I got you.
The dude's like barely breathing, and he's like,
I understand.
Batman
Listen,
leading
get it
That
back
guy
together.
driving with sunglasses at night is wild.
Dude, he's insane, dude.
He's so cool, though.
It's
like,
front
this is
windshield
Beth.
tint and that.
This is my bitch.
was
Yeah, she died. Yeah,
a
she
long
did.
time ago.
Oh,
That
she
was
did. That
sad.
sucks, yeah.
She
Dude, that's crazy though. I think I'm down with a law to get anyone who's not supposed to be here out.
Well, I have
here-
Starting
here's some
with
numbers real quick.
dangerous criminals.
So
first.
just in Jackson County, there are 8,300 immigrants, and almost 40% of them are from Honduras, illegals, in one county.
okay.
Holy cow.
So if we go, we have 8,300 possibilities
Yeah,
in one county.
Honduras.
that's.
I had a friend from
it's
Honduras.
$830,000.
They're very. They have a hard time, man. So I think that they would be pretty inclined to violence
More?
if needed.
It's okay.
What's the math on that? 1,000 times
Per
80?
person.
I don't.
Dude. That's so much.
Hold on a second. Is that eight?
Add 3 zeros.
Is that
Yeah.
$8.3 million?
We're really on the spot math.
Yes, that.
Hold
that
on, dude.
That's million, yes.
$830,000.
Yeah,
That's what I just said.
Yeah, it's 830.
80?
It's 1,000.
I know. It's 8,300 people.
Dude, you guys are
Yeah,
one?
times 1,000,
Yes.
bro.
Yeah.
What is
Oh no,
happening?
it's
Is it
8,300,000.
Yes.
Add 3 zeros.
Yes.
Yeah,
No. Yes.
it's not 3 zeros.
It's 1 0.
It's 1 0. You're saying 800.
You're gonna have a tough time.
All right.
It's
Anyways,
$1,000.
Huh?
Add 3 zeros.
I bet you it's
to whatever
taxed
the
though.
number
I bet you
is.
it's taxed at like 60%.
Still a lot of money.
It would absolutely be 8 million.
Let's
Dude,
take
people are gonna have their own
60%
like
off
full
that.
time jobs from this. If it
Yeah.
passes, dude, these bounty hunters
Thank
are
God.
gonna
You'd
be.
be left
They're
with
not a lot of math in those
$3.3 million.
jobs.
And this is just from one county. This is not from the whole state. So
Gotta
it's
be
like
billionaires, dog.
Well, I think
Dude.
the game is to get as many as possible in one go, and that's through. You know how they
A
do the
bus.
PSYOP leaflets in other countries
Mm.
with helicopters? We'll just fly some drones that says, if you know, we'll give you 20%.
Mm.
or we just post these
Per-
fake job interviews like no
They did that.
No,
They
You
did
no.
that.
want them out?
Dude,
yes,
they,
then we have the job for you. Like,
I can't.
Oh no, for
How
the
weird do you wanna
for the
get it?
illegal immigrants, post like say like you don't need cash
dude, you're
only.
gonna go there. I didn't even feel comfortable going there.
Oh, I'm going there 100%, dude.
like,
It's like yeah, come
who
here.
wants to go to Home Depot?
Exactly. Let's go to the back.
There was a county who did
There's
that
some funny-
to try to get people with warrants to turn themselves in. So they said that they won some lottery.
Absolutely, and they all went.
Yeah,
to
they
this
showed up to this
big
thing.
Coliseum inside,
Yeah, and they were just
locked
they were just
the
hooking
doors
them
and
up.
arrested
Yeah,
everyone. They're like, "All right, come get your prize." And they called them out. Click, 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 click.
Aw.
it was so good.
Dude, thousands of people
Yeah.
were arrested that day.
Yep.
Yeah,
It was a.
it's a crazy thing.
millions and
huge-
billions.
It costed probably
So much.
millions to do
Yeah,
that.
Yeah.
But if you
It
could,
worked.
But it
you know,
saved probably.
I mean,
a
Oh,
lot
it
of
saved.
gas.
Oh yeah, it worked. So
Not,
well.
does
like
save a lot
no
of
government
gas.
gas was spent except driving to the parking lot.
Yeah.
yeah, just like another day.
No,
but
it was,
That's wild.
That was some
That
really
is
good topics
crazy.
today, though.
We
yeah.
don't want to be too insensitive about that, but for
Yeah.
real, I mean, if you're here illegally, and especially if you're doing crime,
You're gonna
we
get
don't want
out
you here.
soon. Get ready.
I don't want me to do that anywhere else either. So,
Mhm.
yeah, if we're gonna get arrested for things we do,
oh, yeah.
then you should
Oh, dude, you're
have
gonna
the
be
same
locked
treatment or
up.
worse.
Get ready.
Yeah.
in a van all the way to the border.
Exactly. To the Highway State Patrol, and then they're gonna have
To
your
the nearest highway state patrolman that we wave down.
turn
and goes,
yourself
Oh
in.
man, I got to transport again. You know, I was gonna get people.
Yeah, I do
speeding.
see. I think it's more of a scare tactic than anything. I don't
could
see.
be.
I don't see
There's
the
a lot of
state
scare tactics.
authorizing that.
Dude.
I mean, dude, the legality of that.
If
the-
it gets legalized, it will spread like wildfire to
Oh, yeah.
the
Yeah,
red
dude, but the
states.
amount. So you got to think about it, dude. Like police officers, the amount of in-service training they go through, the amount of,
That's why I don't think it should be sent to Highway Patrol. I think it should be you deliver it to ICE. They're federal agents.
I just mean as
have an
far
ice box
as
everywhere,
like
and just have trucks that say ice
like
box.
just like the use of force.
Yeah.
I think the information's a good thing, but I think if you say like, hey, like you can grab them and hold them till ice gets here.
If you're a bounty hunter, though, I mean,
bunch of issues popping up from that.
You're a bounty hunter.
You would have to be certified.
You're certified. You're trained. You're not just some
bonded,
guy.
probably.
Right? So yeah, so you're gonna know something.
Bonded.
Well, see, I have a buddy who lives in Florida who does that. Like he'll be out and about, like with his family, and see somebody who has skipped bond or has warrants, and he just grabs them,
hooks them in the car, finish your meal.
He arrests them and takes them on to jail.
Yeah, like I mean, you're licensed to do this, right?
Yeah, this is too loud.
So
straight to jail.
if you're legally a bounty hunter, of course, go for it. And you know the illegals are not going to do much. I mean, what are they going to do?
Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
You mean is a retaliation?
Yeah, exactly. Retaliation. Yes, there's not going to be any retaliation.
I think anyone, and you'll attest to this.
Yeah.
Anyone who has their freedom on the line is going to potentially fight.
Oh, I was just going to say that too. Like there, some people will do a lot to not be subject to things they don't want to do.
Yeah.
Whether it's jail,
Especially
whether
your
it's
freedom.
bills, whether it's.
Well,
I mean, people do that about going to jail. Can you imagine? You're out of this country away from possibly your
Look at
family
what happens. Look at
whatever.
what some people do when their cars get repoed.
Mm-hmm.
See that video of that dude that steals the tow truck when his truck's up in the air,
wrecks everyone,
and like takes out a bunch of cars, rolls it off. I mean, it's
there
crazy.
Was this,
yeah, it was.
What a shame.
There's a live streaming service called Twitch, and years ago there was a bounty hunter who would live stream his stuff, and it was awesome.
Yeah,
I do remember vaguely something about that. Yeah,
that would be smart.
And I watched it for like 2 years or so, but then he went to different things. But watching him do bounty hunting, he would go in with like full.
He went to different things. He's got like me interested. It's like then he went to drugs.
Actually, storm chasing,
shooting up,
storm
chasing, and replacing the bulbs on top of those giant towers.
Those are cool, man.
So he would make 5,000 per bulb. So you just do like a few a week and like, I'm good.
That's crazy.
Count me in.
100%. All he did is climb and
I'll shake all the way up.
But watching him do that, like, dude, he would go in with like a full set.
My calves are on fire thinking about it.
Dude, 100%. You have to take your breaks. A lot of water.
Sometimes it could take you 2.5 hours to climb a tower. Seriously. Because you're taking gear.
Some of them are very tall.
It's very thin. It wears your hands out super fast. Like there's
a lot of break points though.
Yeah, there is, but
just hang out.
That's still 2.5 hours up. And then probably another hour and a half down.
You have all day to do it, so you're
literally
fine. But no,
movie, really.
The guy watching him, he would go in, and like sometimes he would just say, "Hey, we're here to take you back."
I'm watching in 34K.
People did fight him back. Like you're saying, like they would go and he would have to like use force, like full force, break their arm, put them down. This is awesome on live stream. Oh, dude, it was insane. But he would go in with like an AR. Pistol, like
there's
everything.
Guys around here. I went to Bailey T with a guy who supposedly would kick in doors with AKs in North Carolina. So
no, you can. Yeah, if you're
maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But
I mean, I watched the live stream. Like this guy would do it, and they are.
Is it real? I mean, was it real?
This is real. This is real.
Is that Patty guy?
No,
that's what I was just.
No, this is real. This is real. He would take him to the jail or wherever he would take it to and check him in. He had to leave all of his guns here because whatever, but
you can't take guns to the jail.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail. But no, it was very cool. But being the bounty hunter, he used every form.
Can you imagine walking
you had
in the
backup as well, so you'd have one guy who'd go on the back. But it was pretty cool seeing that. But I mean, they can do what they want. I mean, if they're going to get the bounty, they're licensed to use firearms, this, that. So I was like,
I think if you roll out with the group of guys that know what they're doing with multiple vehicles, or at least two, bro,
do trucks and
if
cigarettes.
It's really now $1,000, no way. But like you have $5,000 on a person, let's do it, dog.
Well, if you have a house of like 20 of them, then that's
the bounties in Call of Duty are a lot.
Exactly.
I mean, you get clipped for a bounty.
Exactly.
You get a whole squad.
Oh, and like GTA.
No,
as soon as that number goes to like 5 or more,
they're done.
But $1,000, I don't care about that.
But no, it's chunk change.
No, I got to build my tower, dude. I got to have that nice skyscraper.
Yes.
So I can smoke weed out of that.
The 2 towers.
2 towers.
2 towers.
Virtual reality.
Cool. All right.
All right, guys.
All right.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone. Like, subscribe. If you haven't already, leave some comments down below.
Smash that subscribe button.
If you have any questions for us, ask them down there, and we'll get back to you in the next videos.
Sure.
All right,
That's
guys.
perfect.
See you
Good
guys.
job.
Bye.
See you. Bye.